Hey everybody, this is Greg with You're the Dad Gaming. Today we're going to talk about alchemy and how to use alchemy in the game of Craftopia. Some of you might not even be aware that it's in there, but it's actually, there's a couple of skills where you can cast alchemy and get interesting objects. Like you can see in my bar, I have some bananas. Bananas I don't think you can get anywhere else other than using alchemy, but if you can, let me know. I think maybe the gorillas, you can get them from the gorillas somehow, but I haven't seen that yet. So the first thing that you're going to need to do is you're going to go into your skills and you want to go to from basics over to living. And in this tier 2, there's Fresh Alchemy. So this converts surrounding items to different food items, requires an alchemical catalyst to cast the spells. If it fails, it will be converted to sand. And then down even lower, all the way to tier 5, is Native Alchemy. So this converts surrounding items to different material items, requiring Alchemical Catalyst to cast a spell. If it fails, it'll convert to sand. So what you're looking for is the Fresh Alchemy can cast into food items, but this alchemy can cast it into anything. Now, there are some caveats with doing this, doing alchemy, as in you've learned. So I've already done a couple of these, and you can see that they all have the generated enchantment on them. So you can see this bean, and I'll show you what the generated enchantment looks like. It gives you a price rate of minus 99%, so it basically kills your price rate. And on consumables, the effect rate is minus 25%. So it's not really what you would want to apply to most things. Use this at your own risk. You definitely don't want to use the soul. I mean, I guess the joke is that you wouldn't want to, turn iron into gold and then sell all your gold. Otherwise, it's going to reduce your alchemy rate. So let me show you how I did this. So I'm just going to leave these here right now. So I've got the fresh in my hotbar, and you're just going to cast this like you would any other spell, and everything inside the circle is going to change. So you noticed, hey, I just generated some water. Well, that's cool. There's a quest to sell 5,000 gold of this water. But the problem is with that generated enchantment on there, that water is worth nothing. So you can't sell this water, and you can't wash away these enchantments. So I will hit A, and I will go to wash away enchantment, remove enchantment, and the generated enchantment is it's not removable. You cannot remove this enchantment. So that's what my hope was the first time when I started doing this. I was like, oh, well, you can just wash away this enchantment. Sorry, you can't do that with generated stuff. But what you can do, and let's see if I got something. Potato. So here you go. Grapes. There's a quest to get grapes. And what you can do is take your grapes over to a seed extractor, place them in the seed extractor, and start making seeds. And guess what? Those grape seeds no longer have that generated enchant. So then you can take your seeds, plant them, and grow your crops and get the seeds back. So this might be a way early in the game to get to some of the crops you don't want. Typically you have to use breed improvement plants, but you might want to consider trying to, do this method to get around that. All right, so let's move on to the Native Alchemy. Let me show you that skill again down here at the bottom of your living skills. And it converts the surrounding items to different materials. So I'm going to drop some random items that I just went around and collected and show you why you might want to use this skill early in the game. So let's do that. Let's drop that. Oops. Let's drop these, and we'll just go ahead and drop. We'll drop a couple batteries too, not a lot, just to see what they turn into. Okay, so you see I've got everything here. Got some titanium, copper, platinum. But you see I got stone and straw. So I'm going to cast my spell. And look at that. So saltpeter. 26 saltpeter out of something else. Saltpeter is really hard to find in the game. So with this Native Alchemy, if you can get to this pretty quick, and you should be able to, I think maybe if you get to level 30, you should be able to cast this and start turning things into saltpeter. The battery must have came from something else because I only dropped a couple of those. So I got steel ingots out of those, iron ingots there, and I got a bunch of amber. So I'm going to cast this again. Let's see what else I can get out of this. So I got some ivory, I've got some grease, nothing too great there, talons, and some ash. Still haven't gotten any sand, so it's been successful every time. Let's try again. And there's my gold. Some bauxite. Bauxite's good. That's sometimes hard to find. It's coal, crystal, cogwheels. You always need cogwheels. Let's see. I think I will need to get some more mana. So let me eat some things here. It gives me some mana. Restore. Let's see. What else is good with mana restore? I think this will give me lots of mana. Okay. This does use a lot of mana. So that's one problem with this spell. You'll either have to have items that give you a bunch of mana back, or have a lot of really high mana to cast this one. The Fresh Alchemy is not so bad, but the Native Alchemy is quite mana consuming. It took like 300 something there. So let's see, I got obsidian, copper, iron ore. Seems like I almost went back to the beginning basically. Bird feathers. So let's eat some more stuff. And let's see. There we go. Sauerkraut's good for the mana. Let's try this one more time. And oh, there was a failure. Got some sand. But I got some banana peels. So you could even get banana peels. Not sure what you can use those for, but we'll take a look at those. Got some palladium, iron, and more ivory. Got diamond ingots, so there's times when you need diamond ingots to advance also, so you can get that without even having to make those diamond ingots. So let's look at the banana peel. So if you throw it at an enemy, it may make them fall. We might just have to go try that. Oh, I don't know, I can't equip it. So it's funny though, they've got the Mario Kart references here on the banana and the banana peel. So that's pretty humorous that you can get bananas and banana peels here. So, use the Fresh Alchemy for the bananas, Native Alchemy if you want to get banana peels. But also you may want to use this just to get those hard to find items. So just use that. Consider it. Just remember it takes a lot of mana, so you're going to have to make sure that you've got plenty of mana to cast this. I think it's about 300. Yeah, I don't even have enough, and I've got 337. So it's about 400 mana. So you're either going to have a lot of mana or some skills that reduce the amount of mana that each spell costs. Okay, that's all I've got for today. I hope you found this useful or at least humorous. But I really think this could be useful. I mean, I think you can I've done this and gotten feces before. Definitely have gotten saltpeter. So if you're trying to get black gunpowder, this could be the way. I mean, you could drop stacks of 100 of, something else and turn it into, that saltpeter or some other hard to find item that you have trouble generating. Yes, it does come with a generated enchant. So you may, have to try to figure out around that. But for things where you're just turning them into advance in age, it doesn't matter what enchantment they have, just go ahead and do it. So yeah, thanks for watching this. If you found this helpful, please consider hitting that like button. If you love what we're doing on the channel, please consider subscribing. And as always, thanks for watching.